Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It is 28th of July 2021, Wednesday. It's class 11th, subject education. Dear students, we are going to take up the new topic today, new chapter, rather we can say. It is universalization of elementary education. Here in this chapter, we will discuss the concept of universalization of elementary education, problems of universalization, initiatives of elementary education, non-formal education, early childhood care and education, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, recently introduced by Government of India, a very big Abhiyan by which the universalization of education is being tried to be achieved 100%. Right to Education Act 1997 and vestige and stagnation. What causes vestige and stagnation and how can we control this? These will be the topics that will come up in the coming days, and we will be discussing these topics in detail. And today we will discuss the concept of universalization of elementary education. Dear students, let's try to understand what universalization of education or elementary education means. Dear students, universalization of education implies elementary education for all, or we can say education for all, in the age group of 6 to 14 or classes 1st to 8th, and not for a selected few, but for all. This means that education is the birthright of every child. All children belonging to the rich and the poor, living in towns as well as in rural areas and in places which are accessible with difficulty, have to be provided with facilities for elementary education. Dear students, it is an accepted fact that universalization of education is the key to progress for a nation. It's accepted in Universal Declaration of Human Rights and Children's Rights, as well as in Rights to Education Act 2009. Education for all. Universalization of elementary education, UEE, is the index of social, economic, political, and general development of a country. Opportunities for universalization of elementary education may be provided through formal or non-formal means of education. Dear students, universalization of elementary education also means free education. Free education means no fees, free books and stationery, free midday meals, and free schools transport. Universalization of elementary education involves the following three steps or stages. Number one is universalization of provision. It means that school facilities should be provided to all the children between the age 6 to 14 years in the country. The schools should be easily accessible within the walking distance of a child. We have fairly succeeded as far as this problem is concerned. Number second is universalization of enrollment. By this we mean that all children between the age group of 6 to 14 years must be enrolled. For this, elementary education has been made compulsory. Parents can be fined for not sending their children to schools. However, this provision has remained on papers only. Universalization of retention. It means that once a child joins a primary or elementary school, he should remain there till he completes all 8 classes. If the child leaves the school in between, the idea of universalization stands defeated. It has been observed that 70% of the students leave the elementary school before completing it. It causes problem of wastage. Mere enrollment of children is not enough. They have to be retained. Dear students, it's all for today. Inshallah, tomorrow we will proceed further and we'll try to understand the universalization of elementary education more. Till then, bye. Assalamu alaikum.